on it.
Yeah, well, we've been working with Victor for like 2 years now, trying to get this done legal, which it is. This is all gonna be,
Wow, bro. This is all going to be grown too?
no, this is gonna be a building.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be our processing.
Hey, Debbie.
Right about there. This fenced area to the left.
All right.
Greenhouse for propagation. Not
All right. Here we go. We got upload now. I should be broadcasting. Here I can upload. I could change the broadcast bandwidth here on the fly. Okay. We should be okay. Oh, we took it up to 450. You should get a nice, clear, smooth, beautiful image, guys. It should be more clear than it's been. Okay. What do you guys think? Do we like this? Bob, huh? Huh? Debbie, huh? How you like me now? I got my grow back up here right on the screen where I need to see it. There it goes. Yes. There you go. There it is for all to see and enjoy. Right? Nice, huh? We can even trim the top off of that. Do it one click at a time. See how that top's going away? There you go. That's good. That's nice, huh? Hey, Karen. Looks WY. Looks wonderful. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Got my coffee in me now. The crypto is unreal, guys. Oh my god. What's going on with Bitcoin? Bitcoin's at 57.3. But oh, that's my watch list. Something else massively has happened. I don't know. Something's blowing up. I don't know which one it is. Cardano, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, Cardano is blowing the fuck up. Oh my god. Polygon is doing well. Ethereum's at 3,600. Harmony's up another penny. Doge is at 23 cents. Get out of here, man. I'm going to spray you with peppermint oil. You're going to wish you never fucked with my desktop. And my overall percentage, guys, on my overall investment. Okay. This is where my overall percentage is at. 17.5%, guys. My portfolio. All the losses and all of the wins added together give me a collective 17.5 ahead of the game percent. And when you consider how much money I dropped into the market and the fact that I've got 17%, dude, that's a lot of fucking money. It's doing really well. I'm really happy with it. Those of you that are investing along with me, congratulations to y'all too. I know that you guys are just as happy as I am. So let's smoke and celebrate, shall we? Okay, this is my alarm controllers that contact my cell phone. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. But now it's not working. Okay, fixed. Okay, cool. That was me that said that. I was talking about my bandwidth. My cat disappeared. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible. Sorry to hear about your cat. All right, so let me tell you what happened with my bandwidth, because I'm sure you guys are all just dying to find out why I was not able to broadcast normally with high quality and have the screen up while we're doing it and have all the fun stuff and we like to do the news. Well, I like to do the news. Y'all not so much. And there's some shit going on right now too we could be covering. I've been kind of catching up on the news a little bit myself. You are very curious? All right. This should completely not satisfy your curiosity, Debbie, one fucking bit. So, I'm in the living room, right? And I'm working on the computer and I'm dusting and shit. And I accidentally unplug. Remember, I downloaded a virus scanner. So I put the virus scanner on, walked away, and it crashed my fucking computer. So I rebooted the computer, and the computer rebooted with the virus software running. And I was just the cable that plugs it into the internet, it disconnected because it doesn't have the clicker snapper thing anymore, and it just falls out if there's any reverse pressure on it. So it just popped out, and that kept happening. And I was cleaning. And my keyboard wasn't working for some reason on that computer, so I was working on that. And I dusted it all off. I plugged it back in, got that thing working, got the router plugged back in, and I was like, I'll do a fucking speed test and see. I know what it's gonna read, but I'll do it anyway. Ran the speed test, and the speed test goes zip zip, and it goes to the upload. It goes zip. I was like, don't get your hopes up. Zip, and I was like, don't get your hopes up. And it went zip to the next screen. I was like, what? It came back 1.7. I was like, what? 1.7? That's like 20 times, 30 times the bandwidth that I've been having for the last 4 days, right? So I'm like, okay, I come right over to this computer. I plug it in the router. I do a speed test. Boom. Zip, zip. 1.5. I'm like, oh my God, we're going to go live today. I look at the time. It's like 2 o'clock. I'm like, damn. I was like, I'll see you guys at 4:20 though. So I was all excited. I put a tweet out, and most of you did not see my tweet on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. You can turn on notifications. The channel is called @NaysGarden on Twitter. And you can, if you don't get notifications, and I'm like, every few hours when you're bored or whatever, you could tune in to my Twitter feed and just see if I posted anything. You could do that too. And if you did, you would have seen that I said that we've got the bandwidth back, baby. I'm fucking excited. We're going live. What? Shut up. No way. So, I have no idea why it's working. Remember I told you I had all that download? It was like crazy, like 50 megs. Well, it's back to normal. It's like 9, 10 megs of upload, a download, which is all I need. I don't need ungodly amounts. It would be nice. I could use it. Yes. I could totally use it. But to survive and podcast and be with my friends on here, I just need so much. I've learned, and this is great, man. I love having a high-quality broadcast to bring to you guys. Here we are. You can't retweet because I blocked you on Twitter? All right, well, I will keep that in mind. I will try to unblock you at some point. No, you fucking idiot. You're not blocked on Twitter. How did you fucking message me on Twitter, you fucking idiot? God, I fucking hate you, man. I fucking hate you. I'm about this close to fucking blocking you again, Karen. Open up your fat fucking mouth again. Make it all about you. Make sure you make it all about you and whatever's going on in your life. It's so important to this podcast. Make sure you keep all of us informed of what's going on with you, Karen, because it's so fucking important. I just, I'm in a great mood, and, I can't handle you, because you're just a little troll bitch, Karen. You know that? You're a fucking troll bitch, and I fucking can't handle your shit. Now, I think I'm just going to go back to fucking ignoring you. How's that? So you're unplugging it and replacing it in did the trick? No, Debbie. No. No. Not at all. Remember, Debbie, it was 2 different systems. Remember, I've got 2 systems, 2 satellites, 2 routers, 2 modems, 2 accounts. Right? I only unplugged one of them. Just because I was fucking around. It had nothing to do with me unplugging it. All that happened was, on all that work that I was doing, I decided to do a test. East Baby Entertainment. Yes, I still live... Well, I don't live in Clear Lake, but I live near it. Why, are you coming out? Hey, Iceman, what's up? What are we doing? Are we smoking? You never smoke flower, do you? Jacob Ravel. Jacob Ravel. How's it going? Karen McDonald. You can no longer send messages to this person. Huh. Karen Rocks 56. There you go. Unblocked. Is that the one, Karen? Karen Rocks 56? Oh, Dabs, I knew it. Hold on, buddy. Would like to live out there if I can do okay with work there. I do food delivery. Oh! You do food delivery? I know exactly who you should go work for, and you can deliver for me. You can deliver my food to me. Go work for my pizza place, man. You can deliver my pizzas to me. I'll get you high. We'll do bong rips when you bring me my pizza. Yeah. That's the one. I'm sorry. Hey, Karen, I owe you an apology, but I don't feel like fucking apologizing to you. All right? I'm the one that owes you an apology. I'll keep it real. I owe you an apology, Karen, but I ain't giving it just yet. All right? You don't owe me an apology. You were blocked on that channel, and I'm not sorry. You brought it on yourself, Karen. You know? And I never told anybody what you did. I kept it just between me and you know who. Remember that. So don't push your fucking luck around here, Karen. You better just let the goddamn waters under that troubled bridge fucking calm the fuck down. Oh, I'm having fun with this. Do not ever stick a knife in my back, folks. Don't ever stick a knife in my back. Do you know why? Because it never comes out. I'm a fucking porcupine back there, motherfucker. I remember that shit forever. Don't you fucking forget it. That knife is still back there, and it's never coming out. You better work your ass off now, bitch. I'm down, Nate. Been watching you for a while. I'm down? What do you mean? Oh, you're down to hang out? Right on. I tell you what, East Baby Entertainment. I'll make a deal with you, okay? Put a real picture up on your YouTube of you, and I'll consider it. All right? I feel much more comfortable with people who I can see because I know you're keeping it real. So if that's something you want to do, man, keep it real. Make me feel comfortable. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is tisms for all. Cheers, everybody. That was funny. I owe you an apology, but I'm not giving it. That is one of the wittiest things I've ever said in my entire life. All right, cheers, guys. I hope you guys appreciate this humor. I'm right. Are you hiding? East baby, why you hiding? Yo, East baby, why you babying? East baby. Cannabis Big Buddha and Lemon Haze. Jacob Ravel. So I told you guys I'd cut my beard off after I got my bandwidth back. I got my bandwidth back. What I'd like to do is have it braided, and then I'd like to snip it off and get rid of it. So, oh, you're like your privacy? Well, don't come over here, bro. I'll make you fucking famous. Hey, look at my pizza guy. Hey, look, pizza guy. He's baby entertainment. Look, he's famous, everybody. He lives over here in Clear Lake. You gotta love someone who fucking likes their privacy, then comes on your podcast and tells everybody what town you're living in. Hey, East Baby Entertainment. Fuck you, you fucking hypocrite. Oh, man. God, just think about that, what you just did. Oh, my God. Several people killed, injured in a bow and arrow attack in Norway. I tried to retweet that, guys. I don't know if you saw the tweet or not. I was going to say something. My keyboard wasn't working when I tried to retweet it. But I will say this now. Don't come crying to me that you want my fucking guns now, motherfucker. Because you better go after the goddamn bow and arrows first. And once you got all those taken care of and I can protect myself against the evil bow and arrow hunters out there, you know, people like Joe Rogan and shit, well, then I'll get rid of my guns, okay? And then we could talk. We'll have a conversation. All right? But until then, you know, this motherfucker went out there with a goddamn bow and arrow and murdered motherfuckers. And you're telling me that it's only guns that kill people. You know, we can have this conversation, but I promise you this. You're going to see more of it. Okay? Mark my words. Take down the date. Those of you that do this, it's quarter of the hour. I missed that. Did we smoke 7:10? I don't know. I'm very confused right now. It's October 13th, the 420 show. Remember this. Write it down. Another prediction. It's going down. Copycat. They're going to happen all over now. And you will see crazy motherfuckers with bow and arrows. They're going to realize, they're like, yeah, man, what the fuck? Yeah, they took my gun away, but I got this. You know? And, you can go into any fucking Walmart and probably buy one of those. They probably don't do a background check on you, do they? I don't know. Can anybody just go buy a fucking bow? A compound bow? Let me know. I bet you get a goddamn crossbow on eBay. You know, or you could fucking build one. You know, probably make kits for them and shit. So, all I'm saying here is, it was me. I fixed it. I wish. Dude, I would... Where do I send the check? Send check where, Ron? All caps. Ron Placone is taking... I love him now so much. Ron Placone just tweeted at me a joke! Oh my god! An audience of one! I'm so fucking excited I got my own personal comedian! He literally just said that he's the one that fixed my bandwidth. He's like, it was me, I fixed it. Dude, I love him. He just made my fucking life. Dude, you wrote me a joke, bro. You made my fucking life. Can I send you something nice, Ron, in the mail? Let me do something for you. You made my life, brother. That's so nice. I can't believe he said that to me, man. I got a grin I can't get rid of. My face is starting to hurt. Oh my god. Can't get anything these days. People even sell cannabis globally on the internet. It's legal in California. You just Googled it. Oh, Karen. Oh. You did a little production work there, did you, Karen? Did a little research? Did a little fact checking for me? I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Hey, man, that's the quickest way you'll get back on my good graces in this show. And, you know, that goes for all of you other motherfucking cucks out there that I've blocked on this show over the years. If you're trying to get back in here, try to do a little production work for me while I'm live. Google some shit like Karen just did. It's fucking amazing. Not only are you paying attention, but you're actively taking a part in what I'm talking about. You're going on the internet, you're checking things out, you're educating yourselves, you're learning, and you're learning how to learn. You know, teach someone how to fish, man. That's what I'm talking about here. We're all fishing. Look at us. I got a lunka down there. Look at this. Look at that. I got my bobber. It's bobbing. Shut up. You're no good with your fishing stories. I took you out on a boat and I had to take care of you. I know it was you, Fredo. I know it was you. Mwah! I know it was you, Fredo. What am I doing here? 420. Ah! Hey, look at this. I got something. I don't know. Shut up, you. Very good. Whatever it was I was smoking last show, we got the second half of that for 420. 1 minute late. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. And I will say it again. No law regarding cannabis. You guys should say that all the time. You should, like, say it in your dreams. No, there should be no law regarding cannabis. It's so silly. Why do we put up with this? Cheers, everybody. I mean, you'll self-regulate. If you don't want the cannabis, you won't fucking smoke it. Every last trichome. You're going to see more of my smoke rings when my beard's gone. You know? Because they hide behind that beard, just kind of makes them invisible. East Baby says, fuck you too, Nay. Fuck you too, baby! Oh, you used to use crossbows? Fuck you too. Nice. Oh man, Ronnie Placone. I made a joke at him today. He said, so if you take his show, Get Your News On with Ron, and you just take the first letter of every word, it's G-Y-N-O, gyno, W-R. So, gyno war. And so I made a tweet, and I made 2 tweets about it. And I said this under my tweets and replies. It should be at Ronnie Placone. If we look right here, we will see them. It will say this. Funny, all I see is Nazi stuff. You guys didn't see my tweet? Funny, all I see is Nazi stuff under my tweets and replies? East Baby, I cannot wait to see you with no beard. Unsubscribed and S. What? Why are you so upset? What is this guy upset about? He never said why. Huh. Alright, East Baby. I guess you got butt hurt. East Baby got butt hurt, everybody. Wanted to come over and smoke with me and bring me my pizzas, and now he's all butt hurt. Can you fucking believe it? Psst. Unreal. What was it, something I said? Unreal. Who would have ever thought that would have happened? Not on this show. So, let me find this tweet to Ronnie Placone. Dude, did you guys not see my tweet? Dear Fox, please guard these hens. Love America. Are you fucking kidding me? You guys do not check my tweets and replies, do you? Pathetic. Where's the Ronnie Placoni tweets? Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right. Ron Placone has officially declared war on women and the vagina. I said gyno war. Let's support Ron in his war against gyne. Somebody liked it. Let's see who it was. One like. Phil's Garden. Phil's Garden. Where are you, Phil? Talk to me, Phil. One retweet. Phil retweeted me. Phil, oh Phil, where are you, Phil? Oh Phil, are you out there, Phil? Where are you, Phil? Oh Phil. Ned Ryerson. Phil. All right. Here's my other tweet to Ron Placone. You ready? Are you guys done laughing at the first one? Okay, I know. Here's the second one. Congratulations to @Ron Placone on your transition. We all knew you could do it. Out of the closet he comes, folks. Hashtag Gyno War. Now, you need the context of his last podcast to fully understand all the levels of that joke. On his last podcast, he says he's transitioning on his live stream. And I congratulated him on transitioning. The only thing is I should have put some rainbow stuff on there too. Why did I leave off the rainbow? There's gotta be a rainbow on there somewhere. Let me see. And it looks like Phil is the one here. Yeah, Phil's Garden retweeted me. Phil, thank you, Phil. Do none of you have anything to say? Are we still live, guys? You guys, if we're still live right now, press number 1 in my chat. Who is this? Who is the 18th person to press number 1 in my chat? All right, only one per customer. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna be the first one? Who's gonna be the 9th one? And who's gonna be the? Okay, Lynn Marie's number 1. Way to go, Lynn Marie. Karen McDonald, number 1. Jacob Ravel, number 1. Steve Running, number 1. Moniquina, number 1. That's my Saturday Night Live voice. I don't know if Ronnie Placone saw my fucking Gyno War joke. Get your news on with Ron. Gyno War. You think I'm kidding? Hashtag Gyno War. Get your news on with Ron. Hey, man, I don't write this shit. Ron Placone is the writer, folks. Austin Jessup, number 1. Look at all the number 1s I got, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's going to be number 8, man? Who's going to be number 8? Who's going to be number 9? Bob Scuba Cook. We're having fun. I didn't realize the chat was off. Sometimes I turn the chat off. I have my reasons. I do things. I make decisions. Power decisions. I gotta make power choices, man. Power choice. Hashtag power choice. It needs to be a fucking thing. Power choice. No one will know what the fuck it is. What's it mean? I don't know. You gotta go back to October 13th and see what he was saying. It didn't make any sense at all. Wednesday the 13th. Today. You guys should go through my tweets, man. You really should. Oh, look at her. She's so fucking hot. God damn. Dude. Hi, everyone. Please send me a black and white pic of you. Really? Can I send you a black and white pic of me? I don't think I will. I'll be like, a little black and white here, a little off-color here. I am known for my off-colored remarks, aren't I? Damn. Fucking Bernie bitch, dude. She's so fucking hot. Oh, indoctrinate. I spelled indoctrinate wrong. Psst. Psst. Unreal. It got 3 likes too. I feel like an idiot. I misspelled indoctrinate. I think that's my own word too. I'm not even sure. I don't even know these things. I do not even know them. Terry Harrison, Nick Brown, and Eddie Haynes. I will leave the misspelled tweet up for you. So I guess someone should explain the intelligence part of AI to the rest of us dumb folk. What's intelligent about artificial intelligence exactly? YouTube? Fucking Twitter? Fucking Facebook? What's so intelligent about artificial intelligence? Can we change it to ASS? Artificial stupidity? What's the last S going to be for? Because I want to call it ass. Artificial stupidity. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, man, that's what I mean, man. You gotta get pizzas, pepperoni, 2 pizzas, extra large. So, Thunderfoot put up a video about the Hyperloop, and YouTube put up a flat Earth disclaimer on Thunderfoot's fucking video. Artificial intelligence at work. Hey, there we go. There it is. There it is. Oh my God, do you know I already tweeted it? I said, AI strikes again and doesn't care about our feelings. Oh my God, that's so funny. I forgot that I wrote that tweet. Do you guys see that tweet? I'm going to like it and retweet it just so you can see it. I'm going to like and retweet my own tweet so you can see it. Liking and retweeting my own stuff because none y'all see it anyway. Psst. I should have put PSH after it too. Psh. Psh. Savage Joy Marie, we're live. Oh yeah, when she went live. Dude, Savage Joy is going to be on Ron Placone like every Thursday, man. Like all the time. She's going to be a guest on there. Numero Tuno said yup to me. I said, can anyone actually see this tweet? Thank you, brother. What are you, dude? Numero Tuno. Okay. He said, if a virus kills 50% of the population, I win either way. And then he goes, addendum, this didn't age well. Oh, dude, how come he's only got 24 followers? That's my question. You know, how long has he been on Twitter for? That he's only got 24 fucking followers. Did I say 24 followers? Does he only have... Did I say 24 followers? God, dude. Dude, yeah, he's got 24 followers. He's followed by Pat the Burner, bro. Pat the Burner follows this guy. Right? Is that Pat the Burner right there? Yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? Pat the Burner, bitch. What? Oh, he says, I said, where do I send the check to? And he said, my movie. He fucking gave me a link to his movie. I fucking love this guy. Oh my god. All right, listen. I want to promote his movie. Dude, listen to me, everybody. Left at Wall is a movie that Ron Placone is attempting to produce right now, and they're almost meeting their goal. If you guys want to help, there is a GoFundMe.com/F/Left at Wall, separated by dashes. And I will give you the direct link if any of you guys want to share this link around on social media and ask people if they'd like to donate to an independent work of art by a fantastic artist. Why isn't it? You donated, Karen? It won't copy. Why won't it paste in? Paste. There it goes. It wasn't pasting. I must not have copied it properly. There it is. They need to raise some more money. But I think they had an initial goal, and he says they're almost there. It was probably like $4,000 or something like that, and they're doing good, man. I'm going to tweet it out. You did anonymously? Well, Ron is probably watching my live stream right now. Ron, hello. One of my audience members already donated to your movie a week ago. But I'm tweeting it out and I'm telling everybody to donate to it. And I'm so glad that you told me where to send my money to. Now I know where you want me to send my money. And I will make sure to do that. So, what is your initial goal here, man? You said you'd almost reached it. I see you're looking to get to 60,000 eventually, but I'd like to know where. I see where you are right now. You're at 3455, and I'm just kind of curious what your initial goal is. At 3,500? Like, does that help you guys get something rolling or whatever? Let us know. Chat into us. All right, so let me Kevin James, an unconfirmed map of the most popular Pornhub search terms is making the rounds on social media. Trending with goth hospital and Marvel questions. Well, that answers my questions. Oh, I knew I wasn't watching that Marvel shit for a reason. God, you fucking freaks. Okay, so... Man, you guys need to check out Ron Placone's movie. It's going to be funny. Let's see what's going on. You know, Ron's live? Oh, Jimmy Dore's live. With 3,000 people. Ron is live too? It doesn't show that he's live. Jimmy Dore is fucking going crazy. Let me see. We need to smoke 420 still.
Hold on to your hats. In fact, the trend line suggests that countries with higher percentage of population fully vaccinated have higher COVID-19 cases per 1 million people. Uh-oh. Notably, Israel, with over 60% of their population fully vaccinated, had the highest COVID-19 cases per 1 million people in the last 7 days. The lack of meaningful association
He was
between
live a little
percentage
earlier. It was
population
probably just a
fully
delayed
vaccinated and
notification.
new COVID-19 cases is further exemplified, for instance,
But
by
Jimmy's
comparison
live.
of Iceland and Portugal. Both countries have over 75%
forcing Nick
of
from,
their population fully vaccinated.
Brett Hampton
and
left
have
his
more
on me, man.
COVID-19 cases
I'm
than
like,
1
I'm kind
million
of starting to
people
like the guy. I'm
than
like, you
countries such as
motherfucker.
Vietnam and South Africa that have around 10%
I was actually listening to him
of their
today. He
population
talked for so long, though. I was just
fully
like,
vaccinated.
he's just kind
Across
of,
the
he's
U.S.
just kind of
counties,
likable,
too,
you know?
there also appears
I
to be
hate
no
that about a
significant
person.
signaling of COVID-19 cases decreasing with higher percentages of population fully vaccinated. What the F? I was told this isn't pandemic.
The Candy
of
Kush, forget
vaccinated.
about it. Forget about it. Oh my
Of the
God.
top 5 counties that have the highest
Dude,
percentage
I'm guarding
of
that
population
plant number
fully
3 like
vaccinated,
a hawk.
99.9 to 84.3%, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, identifies 4 of them as high transmission counties. So counties that have that rate of vaccination are considered by the CDC counties that have high
Needs to
transmission.
breathe more. So we'll turn the butt over
Chattahoochee,
and leave it open.
Georgia, McKinley,
got
New
like a
Mexico,
blueberry
and
tinge.
Arecibo, Puerto Rico
A
counties
little blueberry tinge
have
on that
above
purple
90%
plant
of
number
their
4.
population fully vaccinated, with all 3 being
Little tinge of
classified
blueberry.
as high transmission. Huh? Conversely, of the 57 counties that have been classified as low transmission counties by the CDC, 26.3% have percentage of population fully vaccinated below 20%. So what there's so if I'm not a math surgeon, and there's a lot of numbers here, but of the 57 counties that have been classified as low transmission, you would think those would be the counties
That's
that
all I
have the
can.
highest vaccination rates. But it turns out
I like that you're watching out, Karen. Look,
26%
I get
of the
full.
low
Look,
transmission
Karen.
counties
I
have
just
people less than
Steph's
20%
giving
of the
Jimmy a
population
blowjob. Did
fully
you see her down
vaccinated.
there, everybody?
So these are interesting numbers.
Watch, I bet the chat's gonna go
The sole
crazy
reliance
right
on
now about that.
vaccination as a primary strategy to mitigate COVID-19 and its adverse consequences needs to be re-examined. Whoa.
I
Again,
said,
this is
I went in the
printed
chat. I said, knees,
in
folks, knees.
European Journal of Epidemiology. It's also reprinted in the NIH.gov.
That was cute.
The
That's
sole
cute. Steph
reliance
is down there.
on
That's fucking
vaccination
cute.
as a primary strategy to mitigate COVID-19 and its adverse consequences.
The chat is going
needs
crazy
to
about
be
her being
re-examined,
On the floor in front of
especially
him.
considering the Delta variant and the
Anyway,
likelihood
Karen,
of
what I was gonna
future
say
variants.
was, yeah, I get fooled by those notifications all the time. They say people are live, and they're not. You know, because there's some re-engineer over there at YouTube that thought it would be smart if you would make those live notifications stay on even after your live is no longer live anymore.
Other pharmacological and non-pharmacological interventions
6.
need to be put in
The
place
wedding
alongside
cake.
increasing vaccination rates. Such course correction becomes paramount with emerging scientific evidence
Yeah, you
on
gotta let it
real-world
breathe a little bit.
effectiveness of the vaccines. I'll read that again.
I'm blowing into it to get the smell out.
So you could go back over there. Other pharmacological and non-pharmacological interventions
Pharmacological.
need to be put in place alongside increasing vaccination rates.
Oh my God, this stuff. right
Such
here.
course correction becomes paramount with emerging scientific evidence on real-world effectiveness of the vaccine.
So
Emerging scientific evidence. I'm gonna guarantee. I'm gonna. I'm gonna bet it's a pretty safe bet that the government of the United States is not gonna follow the science, and because they haven't been, the government. They do it when they feel like it, when it fits their political agenda.
like, where's four at? Here it
Right,
is.
because here's Joe Biden being asked about mandates for not only he's asked about mandates for vaccines, and he says no, can't do it.
No, I don't think it should be mandatory. I wouldn't demand to be mandatory, but I would do everything in my power. Just like I don't think masks have to be made mandatory nationwide.
No, wouldn't demand it. Here's Nancy Pelosi.
So here's the thing. We cannot require someone to be vaccinated. That's just not what we can do. It is a matter of privacy to know who is or who isn't.
And do you foresee that the vaccine might be mandated for any populations, perhaps
The Candy
for,
Kush, the smell
school-aged
on the
children?
Candy
No,
Kush.
I don't think you'll ever
It's so
see a
fucking
mandating
crazy.
of vaccine, particularly for the general public. Sometimes.
Oh,
in the
shut
health
up. I don't want to
sector-
hear this fucking liar, goddamn Fauci piece of shit motherfucker. Fuck Fauci. Fuck anything he says. I know Jimmy's just proving that he's a liar, but I don't even want to hear this motherfucker speak. He's a fucking lying, cock-sucking piece of shit, and I hope he chokes on his own vomit tonight. This Candy Kush is... It's too bad that it's still so dank, you know, because it's got a little ways to go. But that candy smell is just so prevalent. It is so out front.
Is well, we're going to fire them and take away their means of financial support
Wow.
and render them second-class citizens, restrict their travel and not let them go anywhere or do anything or participate in society. Could you imagine if he would have said that in August 2020? Because that's what they're doing.
He's calling them all hypocrites, and he's got every right to do what he
Refuses
does.
the vaccine in the general public.
This is why people
Then-
on the left hate Jimmy Dore, because he keeps it real. And when people on the left or the right lie, he calls out the facts, you know.
Support,
And people on the left hate him for that.
Bankrupt, homeless,
You go, Jimmy. You go.
and not able to
You do you,
participate in
Jimmy.
society or travel freely. You can do that. That's what you're actually doing. So 180-degree turn from all of them on vaccine mandates. And now a new
Sour
study
knee.
from Harvard that you can find at the
Still has a little
NIH.gov
fresh cut grass smell.
is saying this.
Plant number one.
Other
here.
pharmacological and non-pharmacological interventions need to be put in place alongside increasing
Plant number
vaccination
one and
rates.
plant number four
Such
have that
course
exact same
correction
smell.
becomes paramount with emerging scientific evidence on real-world effectiveness of the vaccines. The sole reliance on vaccination as a primary strategy to mitigate COVID-19 and its adverse consequences needs to be re-examined. So that's been their only course of action. Hey, you got to do vaccines, and that's it. That's all they've been pushing. Now, we had Dr. Robert Malone on here talk about a better way to administer the vaccines, that you vaccinate the people who are most vulnerable. Then the virus becomes endemic. It becomes more.
You guys, I said this from a long time ago. I said I thought plant number one, I thought it was plant 4 and 5. But plant number 1 and plant number 4 are the same fucking one. And plant number 4 is purple as fuck. And plant number 1 is just now starting to turn purple too.
Harvard. At NIH.
I think it's the cookies, guys. I really think it's Girl Scout
needs
cookies.
to be re-examined. Again, that's not me saying that.
Fucking
That's,
stoked,
that's
man.
the conclusion of a study
What can I
published
say?
at NIH.gov.
say,
That
man?
is quite stunning. That I don't know again how you can be behind mandates and have this information. How could you be behind mandates and have right now the NIH has ordered a study on the effect of the vaccines on women's menstrual cycles. Apparently we don't know the effect. They've just in Canada they've stopped using the Moderna for males 24 and under. Can you see if there's other European countries that have stopped using Moderna for males?
I
sure
think
there
there
are.
was. Yeah, I think there was. I just heard another country,
We're
like
finding out
Denmark
stuff
or no,
every day
Sweden.
now
One of the Norwegian
about the
countries,
vaccines.
I believe.
Like, as you know, I'm double vax, baby. And
Hey, bees.
I'm a data point in a study.
Oh, Jimmy, your menstrual cycle's gonna
On
get all
people who
fucked,
present
bro.
as long haulers.
Yeah, bro.
COVID
Yeah,
long
bro.
haulers.
Your menstrual cycle's gonna get
And I never
fucked
had
up,
COVID.
bro. What you gonna do about your menstrual cycle,
As of
Jimmy, bro?
October 8th, I see on this.
You're gonna
one,
need some Midol, bro.
Are limiting use of Moderna COVID-19 vaccine.
You're gonna
in
need
young
some
people
Midol,
with
bruh.
concerns about rare cardiovascular side effects. So that's the first article that came up.
Jimmy's gonna need some Midol, bro.
Okay.
Get you some Midol,
Finland
bro.
joined Sweden and Denmark in limiting, and that's 6 days ago.
Did you guys hear that? I got it.
Joins Finland and who else?
I said it.
In limiting.
Or my great, do you love me for giving you the news? Do you love that I listen to shit?
Finland,
Let me-
Denmark, and they're
I
limiting
said
the
Norwegian
Moderna.
countries, right? Listen,
Denmark, Sweden, Finland.
There you go. And as we reported in our other video,
I said Denmark
Canada
and
also
Sweden, remember?
is
So
recommending males under 24.
I was doing something. It's funny. Right now, I can't remember exactly where I was on the driveway or something. And I had to remember something really quick. And it was something that I had to remember a while back. And I remember last time I had to remember it, it took me like 20 seconds to recall what it was. I'm starting to remember what it was now. It was definitely something that I wasn't paying attention to. That's why I can't remember what it is right this second. But I tried to remember it. It only took me 1 second to remember it. I didn't have to sit and think about it.
I've been asked, hey, why are you mandating that people
All
get a
right.
vaccine?
But I'm high
if
as
they've
fuck right
already
now,
had
that's why I
COVID
can't
and they
remember
have
it, I'm
better
sorry.
immunity from their natural immunity.
Let's
from
smoke
having
this plate
COVID.
number
He
one.
said,
I think
don't
it's
have
Girl
very
Scout
strong
cookies,
answer for you.
guys. I'm so
No, he
sure.
doesn't.
I'm so sure,
It's
man. I
nuts
saw
what's
that
going on.
purple.
And we already showed
and
you
I'm
in New
looking
York
at pictures
that
of
they're
Girl
firing
Scout cookies.
unvaccinated
right.
healthcare workers, 72,000.
You guys know what's up.
And
Cheers.
some of them are being replaced with National Guard who are also unvaccinated. So if you're replacing an unvaccinated healthcare worker with an unvaccinated National Guard worker, this isn't about health, is it? So these mandates aren't about health, and I'm against them. And more of this. So this is great. We're going to have more studies. More studies are going to come out, and this one is shocking. That they say that the correlation is always be the low vaccination numbers, it's going to be a high transmission. That's not what we're seeing. High vaccination numbers are supposed to be lower transmission. That's not what we're seeing. That's not what this study's saying. Boy, there is, you would think there'd be a huge push from the left. There is no left in America. Just so you know.
He's right.
And if anything proves it, it would be this mandate.
I mean, Jimmy
This
is the left.
The
Jimmy
ACLU also
Jimmy is the
betraying
fucking
its
left.
former stance, doing a 180 on vaccine mandates, not protecting the most vulnerable. And as we reported,
It's Girl Scout cookies,
a
guys.
month ago, 72% of
Not
young
even
black people
cured.
in Manhattan, New York, unvaccinated.
So
These are the
good.
people you want to fire. These are the people you want to take away their
So
ability
good.
to travel and work. Poor minorities, workers. That's who you want to do it to. Okay. Over to Steph, and should we go to a card?
Yeah, we're going to go to a card.
No, don't ever go to a card, man. You've got 8025. Look, they got 8025. 8025 at 454. Never go to a card. 454. Right? It's 8025 at 454. Never go to a card. You're going to lose viewers. Every time. Right? So you got 8,000 viewers right now. Hey, man, you guys want me to tell you how many viewers they have now? Hey, Truth Seeker, what's up? Hey, you guys. You want me to tell you how many viewers he's got now? Because he just had 8,025. And I guarantee you, that he's got less now than he did before. So, do you guys want me to tell you how many viewers he's got now? You want me to tell you? Anybody? You guys want me to tell you? Anybody out there? Does anybody paying attention? Anybody want me to tell you how many viewers he's got now? I haven't even looked yet. I guarantee you it's less than 8,025. Way less. Does anybody want me to tell you? Anyone? 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 Are we? Hello? Hello? Are we live? Hello? You guys still there? One of them that left was me. Mr. Truth Seeker? You don't like a card, bro? Oh, what's the matter, Truth Seeker? You don't like a card? You're just like me, bro. I don't like a fucking card either. I think it's rude. Hey, do any of you... Oh, how many? 6,423. Dude, they just lost over 1,500 viewers. Bro, I would give my pinky for 1,500 viewers. You know? You're just like, wow, man. Why do you do this? Don't you realize people hate fucking card? $6,176 people now. 6,151. Do you see a pattern? You see a pattern here, guys? 6,128. 6,097. 6,049. 6,005. Now you have officially lost more than 2,000 viewers because you say card. You can't think of anything but card. Really, you can't just, do it on the fly. Or have Steph read super chats. Or come to me. I'll go like, hey, what's up, everybody? Nay from Nate's Garden. What are you motherfuckers doing? Fuck you all. Hey, let's mix it up here. I'll do it. I'll hold the floor for you. And you put me on there, and I guarantee you're not gonna lose 5,883 now, guys. 5,859. 5,825. Let me just put the number up there so you guys can see it yourselves. Now remember, it started with 8,025 viewers. And you also have to question the loyalty of these motherfuckers. Because this card could have only lasted 10 seconds. Sometimes it does. But the fact that almost 3,000 people now have walked out on Jimmy Dore just shows you how loyal his fucking audience members are. What a bunch of pieces of shit. A lot of them will come back when he's back. But they fucking hate this shit. They fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate watching Jimmy's numbers drop. He does this to himself every show. Because Joe Rogan knows not to do it. When you walk away, when you turn your back on your audience, when they've got nothing. I mean, dude, if I do this, check this out, guys. Okay, let's say I do this. I'm gonna play that video for you at least if I'm walking away. I'm gonna leave you guys something now, something that's worthwhile, something's fun, a little adventure that you guys get to go on. I'm not gonna play a song and give you fucking show dates. And you know what, man? it's a shitty song that nobody wants to fucking hear at all, why don't they play some fucking stand-up from Jimmy Dore? You could be playing stand-up footage from Jimmy Dore. How awesome would that be? Oh, you got a video of Jimmy on stage telling jokes? How great would that be? Instead of this bullshit. You left because I noticed you were watching? Dude, it looks like he's got 5,500 solid viewers that don't mind the fucking card
Hi,
bullshit.
Steven, how you doing?
So, he held on.
Great, Jimmy. Thanks
He
for
lost.
watching,
He
and
lost
apologies
over. I
for-
thought he was
for
going to go
technical
lower,
Difficulty on my end.
but people will come back now instantly. That number's going to start going up now.
Cut off right at the
Oh,
hour.
420, 420, 420. Top of the
Okay,
hour, guys.
tell me-
Top of the hour,
Let's see
420.
what-
Maybe tilt it back.
Ooh, it went down.
The camera. Boy, is he
It's going to
lagging?
start going up. Watch. It's going to go up like
So
hundreds
you
now that
froze
Jimmy's
it.
back.
Oh, this is.
There you go.
That's better. That's better. Let's try it.
That's good.
We'll try it like that. Are you having internet problems today?
Not really, but
Oh, man, here. I'm sure.
We're gonna try to call you back.
I don't have any here. Come on, He's Robinson song. No, everything's coming on here, huh?
All right, we're almost there.
Steph's on her knees in front of Jimmy. Steph's on her knees in front of Jimmy. And that makes everyone happy.
I think I'm on.
I don't see you.
Hey, dude, this has to be
I
this
see
has to be
myself.
said.
Right, but I don't
Hey, Steph,
so I can see
while
myself, but I can't
you're
see
down here.
you. So that camera on the bottom icon, maybe click that. And
Hey, Steph, while you're down here.
click that camera that you added. All right, we're making progress. Good.
There you
we're
go.
Back.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be laggy. You know, coming back on Jimmy. Ready, gentlemen? We're on Jimmy.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I want to cover this story. It's very important. It's,
That
we've
one's
heard
so
it
bad that we
before,
got to see a little behind
and
the
it's
scenes,
about
fucking technical,
unbelievable corporate
right?
overreach and power. in
134
our
more
judicial
people didn't mind
system to
either.
punish, whistleblowers and people.
So don't go to a
doing
card,
right
man.
thing.
Jimmy,
Here it is
stop
in
with the
Solana. This
cards.
corporate state came
Stop
for
dumping
human
off
rights lawyer
2,500
Stephen
fucking
Donziger,
viewers.
And we're next. And,
And I've seen it worse.
Judge
I've seen him
Loretta
lose.
Preska, an
4,000 or
advisor
5,000
to the
people
Conservative
before.
Federalist Society, to which Chevron is a major donor, sentenced human rights attorney Stephen Donziger to a 6 months in prison Friday for misdemeanor contempt of court after he had already spent 787 days under arrest. Donziger has been fighting against polluting American oil companies for nearly 3 decades on behalf of the indigenous communities and peasant farmers in Ecuador. His only crime was winning a $9.5 billion judgment in 2011 against Chevron for thousands of plaintiffs. The lawsuit against Chevron
Class
alleged it deliberately discharged 16 billion gallons of toxic waste from its oil sites into rivers,
Sure they did.
groundwater, and farmland.
Sure
This
they
is,
do.
Chris Hedges writing in SharePost. Since the verdict, Chevron has come after him, weaponizing litigation to destroy him economically, professionally, and personally. Here's a breaking. Judge Kaplan, the U.S. judge who charged me, ordered Amazon villagers to pay Chevron $395,000 for legal fees the day after I was sentenced. In Kaplan's world, indigenous people now must pay Chevron's absurd fees after beating the company in court. The Donziger case is an ominous warning that the American legal system is broken. Ralph Nader called the nation's attorneys and judges lucrative cogs in a corporate wheel. He notes that law school curriculums are built around corporate law and corporate power and corporate perpetration and corporate defense. The persecution of Donziger fits a pattern familiar to millions of poor Americans who are coerced into accepting plea deals.
Who's doing
many for
dabs and
crimes
who's
they did
doing
not
bong
commit,
rips?
and sent to prison
I
for
want to
decades.
know. I got
It
these
fits the
beautiful
pattern
bong
of
rips. It's
judicial
plant number
lynching
1.
and
It's
prolonged
I
psychological
swear it's
torture of
fucking Girl
Julian
Scout
Assange
cookies,
and
guys.
Chelsea Manning. It fits the pattern of those denied habeas corpus and due process at Guantanamo Bay or in CIA black sites. It fits the pattern of those charged under terrorism laws, many held at the Federal Metropolitan Correctional Center in Lower Manhattan, who cannot see the evidence used to indict them.
Hey,
If they
Rogi's
can
back,
do
everybody.
this legally
Rogi.
to the
Look, I made it
demonized,
look like a
they
flower.
can, and one
Look at
day
that.
they will.
It's
do
like
it
a
to the
pretty
rest of
flower.
us. So let me bring in our special guest today, human rights lawyer who helped to win a $9.5 billion settlement for Chevron for the people of Ecuador. He is the subject of the most outrageous corporate persecution campaign in modern history. Please welcome Stephen Donziger. Steve, thank you for coming on.
I love you, Bisa.
Thank you for having me, Jimmy. I really appreciate it.
So now, since we last spoke, you were found guilty and sentenced as you said you would be. Could you please remind our audience of the misdemeanor you are charged with? That is the supposed basis of the case against you.
Yeah,
Ice. Oh, dabbies. Ice is doing dabs. Bob is doing flowers.
charging
Oh, it's like
you over my
hey, Stephen,
Chevron.
our connection is not working. You're freezing. You're frozen. So I don't know what's happening.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So let's go to a card and
Oh, no,
see if we can straighten this out.
Don't do it, Jimmy. Don't do it, Jimmy. Don't go to a card. No, no. A Jimmy door. Don't call a card. All your people will walk out the door. Oh, Jimmy door. Don't close the door on your audience. No, no. A Jimmy door. Don't be a whore. Jimmy Dore, don't be a whore. Jimmy Dore, you don't be a whore. No more, no more, no more. This song, you better grab your bong, 'cause it's long. So be strong and sing along. We're gonna have some fun listening to Jimmy Dore's song. I got a bud right here from plant number 1. We're gonna smoke it up and have some fun. That's what I'm gonna say, 'cause I'm trending today in every way. I gotta say, hey, yeah, well, let's smoke this cannabis. That didn't take long, did it?
So Stephen, we're here with Stephen. So Stephen, please remind people of the misdemeanor that you are charged with that is the supposed basis for all of this case.
Girl Scout cookies, Girl Scout cookies, Girl Scout cookies.
Sure, Jimmy,
Guys,
thank you
guys,
for
guys.
having me. I was charged with what's called criminal contempt of court, charged not by a prosecutor, but by a judge, Judge Kaplan, who claimed that I engaged in a crime by appealing one of his orders that I turn over my computer and cell phone to Chevron, which would have violated all sorts of ethical obligations I have to my clients to protect attorney-client privilege information. So I never said I wouldn't turn it over. I comply with all court orders as a lawyer. What I did do is I appealed it. And while his order, which I'd never seen an order like this before, while it was on appeal, he charged me with criminal contempt of court for appealing his own order. I believe it's baseless. Ultimately, it was not a crime. At worst, we had a civil discovery conflict. But on the basis of that, he's had me locked up now in my home for over 2 years and now facing a 6-month prison sentence. I never had a jury trial. The U.S. government, through the federal prosecutor here in New York, declined the case. They refused to prosecute Judge Kaplan's charges. So Judge Kaplan, rather than stop there, he appointed a private corporate
Cheers
law
to
firm
all of
to
you.
prosecute
Cheers,
me.
guys. I'm so sorry to
it
hear what's
turns out
happened to
this
this
law
guy.
firm called Seward and Kissel has Chevron as a client. So I'm essentially being criminally prosecuted by a private corporation. In this case, Chevron, the same corporation that I beat in court down in Ecuador to the tune of more or less a $10 billion judgment, won by indigenous peoples and farmer communities over massive oil pollution. So this is a new frontier, I believe, in the United States in terms of persecution by corporations against human rights lawyers and against people who call them out.
Is this the same judge that sentenced Jeremy Hammond for the longest sentence for hacking for exposing Dow Chemicals crimes to WikiLeaks?
The judge who just sentenced me to the maximum term of 6 months for my Class B misdemeanor, the most petty crime imaginable or possible in the federal system, is the same judge who sentenced Hammond, yes.
Wow. Okay, so this is a real winner. So, you know, this is just so stunning and jaw-dropping that this kind of thing, that the government wouldn't, the government prosecutors wouldn't prosecute, the judge is allowed to appoint a private law firm to prosecute you, is just mind-blowing. And then and talk about a conflict of interest. It's a law firm that represents the people. It's just crazy. So people, who is supposed to get it? Who should people be complaining to about this?
Well, that's a good question. First of all, the two judges involved, they have lifetime appointments. It's so hard to hold these judges accountable. But ultimately, what I'm asking is that the Department of Justice take back the private prosecution and prosecute me directly. I want a professional prosecutor.
Who are the people who thought up lifetime appointments would be a good idea? Because old people have a tendency to go senile.
To not have a financial interest in a case. So, I'm probably the only lawyer in U.S. history who's essentially begging the DOJ to prosecute him or her. But I believe if they take it over, the case will be quickly dismissed because there's no basis for the charges. In fact, the DOJ already declined to prosecute me. But, Merrick Garland, who's our Attorney General, Joe Biden, we can't allow private corporate prosecutions in the United States, or for that matter, any rule of law country. So, I hold them directly responsible. I think they need to do something here. And we're asking people to call Merrick Garland and demand he take over this prosecution. And also call your congresspersons and demand that the prosecution be taken over by the DOJ and that I be released.
And so so I'm going to guess, because I know that Joe Biden has been taking corporate money his whole life and done the bidding of corporations against the people. They're not sympathetic to your case at the Department of Justice right now under Merrick Garland, are they?
We haven't heard boo from them. We've been trying to reach out to them for weeks. My lawyers wrote a really incredible 20-page letter explaining why this is a violation of the law. We got a 2-line email back saying they weren't going to do anything. And, several congresspersons, including AOC and Jim McGovern, Jamie Raskin, Cori Bush among them, sent a letter to Garland last April, and they never got a response, demanding, of course, that he review the case. So, and then 2 Senators Markey and Whitehouse, sent a letter asking for an investigation into this bizarre private prosecution, and they've gotten, as far as I know, no response. So there seems to be a lack of will on the part of the Biden administration to really deal with this and investigate or take back the case. And I just don't think it's a good look. Not only is this causing me tremendous harm, me and my family, it's an ordeal, and it's tough as hell to put up with this, but I think it's embarrassing for our country. The Biden administration is allowing a human rights lawyer, a respected human rights lawyer, a successful lawyer. We won the case down in Ecuador. It's been affirmed by 6 appellate courts and 28 different appellate judges, have validated our victory. And Biden and Garland sit there and let a human rights lawyer in America be locked up in his own home for over 2 years by a judge whose charges were rejected by the regular federal prosecutor and who appointed a Chevron law firm to prosecute me. It's just extraordinary.
And there's nothing. He's telling you there's nothing anyone can do.
The kind of case that 60 Minutes would love to cover. Have anybody in that kind of platform covered you, or is it just people like me?
It's mostly independent journalists. The so-called big media outlets, including the New York Times and all the networks, have totally ignored this story, unfortunately.
The New York Times has ignored it. Wow, there's a shocker. So people don't understand how intertwined big business is with government and the media, right? So the media is supposed to be the watchdogs and making sure corporations don't steal from us and screw us. But what happens is the corporations, the thieves, the criminals bought the media. And so do you think that to me, that's the reason why I have a show, is because you can't get the truth from the media anymore, because where do they get their funding? They get their funding from Chevron, fossil fuels, from Wall Street, banks, the military industrial complex. They are owned and financed by the people they're supposed to be investigating and exposing, which is why you're not going to hear about Stephen's case, which is unbelievable. I mean, imagine if this was happening under Trump and people would be like, oh my God, Trump, but it was happening, as people still aren't saying. So this is bipartisan. This is the corporate capture of our government. And nobody's going to do anything about it unless we scream about it. So now what's going to happen? What happens now?
Well, it's a little unclear. I mean, she sentenced me to 6 months in prison. What she's trying to do now, Judge Preska, who's a leader of the Federalist Society, to which Chevron is a major donor. This is the judge who had me locked up and who tried me without a jury in what we thought was a charade of a trial. But in any event, she sentenced me to the maximum sentence. By the way, Jimmy, the longest sentence ever imposed for my so-called offense is 90 days of home confinement. And I've already been in over 800 days. And on top of that, she's trying.
Dude, judges should not have the ability to do this to people, man. This is fucking psychotic.
Report immediately to prison while my appeal of her case is pending. She's trying to get me to serve my sentence before the appellate court can rule, and I think there's a moderately good chance I'm going to be fully exonerated. So the idea that I would serve my whole sentence before the appellate court can rule, again, is just another
lawsuit
example of the abuse of power.
They're going to owe you some money, though, bro.
So the question right now that has to be decided by the appellate court, it should be decided within a few weeks,
dude,
is whether I can stay out pending.
This guy's broadcasting from some fucking, looks like a goddamn library den or something from a laptop or whatever the fuck he's doing. He could use some cash, man. He could be broadcasting from a fucking nice studio.
Serve their sentence before the appeal can be heard on a misdemeanor. It's unheard of in our system to force someone to serve his or her prison sentence on a misdemeanor before their appeal can be heard. I'm the first such case.
And can you explain to people again why you didn't have a jury trial? Because this is mind-blowing.
Well, there's a little exception to the rule about jury trials. So first of all, the U.S. Constitution grants the right to a jury trial for anyone accused of a crime. But what judges have done over the years is they've carved out an important exception, which is this: if the judge agrees in advance to limit the sentence to 6 months or less, then the judge can deny a jury and try the case himself or herself, which is what happened in my case. It was just a maneuver to prevent a neutral fact finder from looking at my case. I believe they would have acquitted me, but they know this. I mean, this is not about justice, truth, evidence. It's about prosecuting and criminalizing
it's
a
about
successful
revenge.
Human rights lawyer, a corporation, and
it's
its
about
judicial
payback.
allies doing that. So, they're not interested in a jury. They're not interested in due process. They're interested in trying.
You cost them $10 billion, bro? Yeah, they're pissed at you.
Again, it's unfair. We have an appeal. But, this is a playbook, Jimmy. I mean, I think Chevron and the other big fossil fuel majors are going to use this playbook if they can get away with it.
Yep.
With me, they're going to use it against other activists.
Yup.
Yes, exactly. Of course they will. Of course they are. I had no idea that we didn't really have a right to a jury trial in America. I had no idea that you could be criminally prosecuted without a jury and all the
There are hundreds of thousands of trials every year in this country with no criminal trials with no jury. It's really an outrage, in my view, but it happens all the time.
We're like
we
a goddamn dictatorship.
Again,
man.
we're going to keep following your case and
no due process.
Stay in touch, and we'll give you as much publicity as we can. Whatever we can do in our little show here, we'll do.
Sure, Jimmy, and thank you so much for allowing me to share my story with you. I really, really appreciate it. By the way, if people want to help, can I just mention our website real quick?
Sure.
It's freedonziger.com, one word, and it's spelled DONZIGER. And you can go there and learn more about the case, get articles. And we also have a legal defense fund, which we raise money for to pay the expenses involved in fighting these monsters. So you can also, I invite you to, if you can, to help with that. Again, the website is freedonziger.com.
Okay, everybody check that out. Appreciate the work you're doing. Sorry this is happening to you. Stay strong, pal.
Okay, thanks, Jimmy. We'll talk soon.
Okay. back over to
DONZIGER.
Boy, amazing question. Justin Time says, "Is the U.S. a banana republic now?" I think we've been talking about that for a while. Are we? It's so frightening to hear that the overlords of corporations can come and completely imprison somebody endlessly. I never thought I would see my country do this. I thought we were the good guys. Turns out we're not. Jim V playing my guitar along to this dank intro. Right on, Jim. Mahmood, thank you, Mahmood. Buck, both Go Brandon and VP Go Mall and Eris can go let themselves. I'm confused at that phrase. Lucky Burrito, thank you for coming to our live music YouTube stream. Doing another night, 10:30 Eastern Time. Steve Cutler live. Hope to see you. Leo sends brownie love. Love ya. Lucky Burrito, thank you so much. Dixon Snyder, j'ai perdu mon chapeau. I don't know what we just said there, but back to Jim Jam.
Hey, guess what? Facebook is getting even worse. This is the real story. This is really happening. They're going to start treating journalists as a protected class. I'm not kidding. Exclusive. This is from Reuters. Exclusive. Facebook to change rules on attacking public figures on its platforms. Attacking.
With words.
With words. Again,
Oh,
with words
shit.
on a website.
Oh, shit. That's what I
their
do.
attacking.
And they all have health care.
Facebook will now count journalists as involuntary public figures, and so increase protections against harassment and bullying targeted at these them. Its global safety chief said
Public
this week.
figures.
So does that include me? Does that mean so if someone says mean things about me on Facebook, am I considered a journalist? Because I do journalism.
Not
In
always.
fact,
Not the best journalist.
Pulitzer Prize winner Glenn Greenwald said so right on the show. That we do a valuable form of journalism on this show.
A form.
We debunk the propaganda put out by the government and the establishment media. And we report on stories correctly. Like Russiagate.
It's been amazing.
Syria.
Got my upload back, bro.
Venezuela.
I got so high on this show, I didn't even remember why I was celebrating. We're able to fucking play Jimmy Dore videos and watch the grow and do everything we used to do again, man. It's been 3 or 4 days. It's been a nightmare.
Newsweek.
Low quality feed, everything, man.
On me and posted on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm still not. I'm not even in stereo. I need to switch back to stereo.
I'm a journalist. I'm an involuntary public figure, which I'm not. Journalists are not involuntary public figures. No one makes someone go be a journalist. You choose to be a journalist, and you choose to go after powerful people, and a lot of times not powerful people, and pillory them and attack them.
I can't
But the
adjust
people
it.
doing the attacking, they're immune from criticism
I
now
can't
on
adjust it.
Facebook.
I can only do it when it's off.
Facebook is under wide-ranging scrutiny from global lawmakers and regulators over its content moderation practices and harms linked to its platforms, with internal documents leaked by a whistleblower forming the basis for a U.S. Senate hearing. She was not a whistleblower. That person is a scammer who was working in conjunction, I'm sure, with the establishment and the intelligence community to get more censorship. They don't want to break up Facebook. A whistleblower, by the way, doesn't get the red carpet laid out for them. So this whistleblower is what they want. This is a pretend. She's saying that we should have more censorship on Instagram and Facebook because teenage girls have more suicidal thoughts the more they are on Facebook and Instagram. You know
Hi,
what? They have more
Elizabeth.
suicidal thoughts the more advertising they watch. Are we going to censor? Because that's what makes them feel that way. So this is what this isn't a whistleblower. So this is garbage again from Reuters, not a whistleblower. Facebook's global head of safety. I didn't know you could fall off Facebook and hurt yourself. Keep your arms and hands inside the ride at all times. Facebook is very dangerous. Facebook's global head of safety said the company was also expanding the types of attacks that it would not allow on public figures on its sites, as part of an effort to reduce attacks disproportionately faced by women, people of color, and the LGBTQ community. The company declined to share a list of other involuntary public figures, but said they are assessed on a case-by-case basis.
Of course they are.
So that's what YouTube did when we did a video of AOC and pointed out that she was bullshitting everybody about the eviction moratorium. They demonetized it and said it was attacking of a person, something like that.
It was violence.
We attacked some person. One of the most powerful people in the world?
You were being violent.
Glenn Greenwald nails it. He says, to appease the endless campaigns of journalists to pressure Facebook to censor more, Facebook is now removing journalists from the public figure category, meaning the freedom to criticize journalists and engage in activism against their work will be sharply curtailed. Journalists have been increasingly equating any criticism of them with harassment or bullying. So often, if a journalist publishes a false or defamatory article and people object, they cast themselves as the victims. The journalists do. The perpetrators. Facebook's rule change reflects this self-pitying view. Of course, journalists are public figures. They chose a job that enables them to shape public discourse, ruin reputations, manipulate public perceptions, and so much else. That they should be shielded from public critique is deranged. But it's a pervasive view they now have. One could call this the Taylor Lorenz syndrome. So many journalists go around casually ruining, you know who Taylor Lorenz is. She, front page reporter, tech reporter for the New York Times, went in, monitored people's private conversations, got them canceled for it. Powerful people, CEOs, and then claims she's a victim when people criticize her for her garbage reporting that she got wrong. She said one guy used a term he didn't use. So that's who Taylor Lorenz syndrome is, right? So she's the biggest person out there trying to wreck people's lives, careers, and reputations. And then she says she's being attacked
so high,
when you
guys.
criticize her poor journalism.
Holy
so she's
shit.
a cry bully, just like the Young Turks.
God, I'm so
who, by the
I'm
way,
zooming.
takes Taylor Lorenz's side in all this. Just so you know.
Fucking A.
One could call this the Taylor Lorenz syndrome. So many journalists go around casually ruining the lives and reputations of even private, powerless, obscure people, then instantly claim they're the real victim when people object to that and critique their work.
This
Facebook
this plate
admits
number
to
one is
blocking
crazy
WikiLeaks
good.
links and DNC
Girl Scout
email
cookies.
hacks. This is back from 2016.
Anybody out there ever smoked any Girl Scout cookies? What do you guys think of it?
See email hacks. So to actual news that was super important, that was reported on, by the way, at New York Times, Washington Post. Facebook was admitted Sunday that it had blocked links to the WikiLeaks trove of emails from the Democratic National. That's what we got. Just a reminder. I just want to remind everybody in this censorship craze, the U.S. government is slowly suffocating, silencing, and killing someone solely for the crime of reporting documents that every major media outlet in the world determined were newsworthy. And few in the U.S. corporate press care because he's never been in their clique. So, who decides who a journalist is? Who decides what a journalist is? Who decides what a journalist is? Where do I go to get my journalism badge? You know, I have my journalism media credentials from KPFK Radio. So when a journalist, when some hack at the whatever, Newsweek, let's say, or New York Magazine, writes a hit piece on me, or CNN, or the Washington Post, when they write a hit piece on me, am I allowed to criticize that journalist, or are they allowed to criticize me? Because I'm a journalist. Who gets to decide? I'll put my reporting on Syria up against the Intercept's reporting. I'll put my reporting on Syria up against the New York Times reporting. I'll put my reporting on Venezuela up against the New York Times reporting. I'll put my on the vaccine mandates. I'll put my reporting on the vaccines, on COVID. I'll put my COVID reporting up against anybody's. Who decides who's a journalist?
He makes a great point. He makes a fantastic point. What's up, buddy? past the crazies on my block, and I see them same old faces, and I hear that same old talk. And I'm searching for that latest thing, breaking this routine, talking some new tricks, the ones like you ain't ever seen. He's talking some new kicks, ones like you ain't ever seen. Now he's out there turning out some tricks, ones like you ain't ever seen. This is home. This is Mean Street. I guess I'm home. And we don't worry about tomorrow, 'cause we're sick of these four walls. What you think is nothing might be something after all. Well, you know this ain't no blues streak in his deadly head. People down here play for keeps, man, they're the living dead. So come on. We're dancing now. They're dancing somebody down. Well, somebody should say marijuana and more. Strike that poor boy down. Damn it. I could do that song, man. Top fuel, funny cars, what I need. Custom made bike doing 103. My God. Kickstart my heart. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, are you ready to go? Yeah, kickstart my heart, make me feel right. Whoa, yeah, baby, yeah. Whoa, yeah, kickstart my heart, make me feel
dive, making from an aeroplane. Oh, lady with the body from outer space. My God. Kickstart my heart. Oh, are you ready, girl? Are you ready? Go! Oh, kickstart my heart, make it feel alright. Oh, yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kickstart my heart, make it feel the stars. Oh, yeah, baby. Was a lie. Years gone by, say we've kicked some ass. We get rage with the stage. Somebody gotta go and say yourself. Say we're kicking ass. If he never OD'd, then that song would have never became. Vince Neil? Down inside, woman you need. Gonna give you my love. Gonna give you my love. You didn't find it, baby. I've been learning. Good time. I've been yearning. Way down inside. Wanna need love. Wanna give you every inch of my love. Wanna give you my love. Wow. I want a whole lot of love. 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 bluebirds and the honeybees. They used to sing for the summertime. They used to sing so sweet. They sing so sweet, but since my baby left me, ain't sang a tune all day. I remember the way you used to sing to me. Used to sing all summertime. Used to sing so sweet. Sing so sweet, but my baby left me, ain't sang a tune all day. Everywhere. Ooh, ooh. you are there. So come on, every guy, grab your girl. Everywhere around the world they'll be dancing, dancing in the street. Rogan's ears are starting to bother him. I'm going to have to get the Q-tip and clean him a little bit. It only takes a second, and he's fine. The guitar kind of aggravated him a little bit.
I just felt like doing that for a little while. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated. Ooh. I should be. I should be, too. I'm out of coffee and I should be. Pizza! When you wake up in the morning, you hear the work bell ring, and they march you to the table. You see the same old thing. There ain't no food on the table. There ain't no pork up in the pan. But you're better not complain, boy, to get in trouble with your man. All right, you guys, I love y'all. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I will see you guys on the next show. That will be tomorrow. Probably not tonight. I doubt it. I'm really excited. I got a lot of bandwidth, though, so maybe we'll do a late night show because we're going to miss 710. So we'll do a late night show, everybody. What do you say, everybody? Everybody put a 1 in the chat if you want a late night show. Come on, everybody. Do it. Tripolar, thank you. Kevin K, thank you. Doc. What's up? You're here? Docky's here? I was just about to shut the show off. I was fucking off, bro. I was done. I'm tired. I gotta eat. And maybe I'll do a late night show, but I gotta get out. See, that shouldn't do that. Person you need to be. I love that part. All right. Bye, guys. I hope you had fun. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later, maybe tonight. All right.